And we're back. This is home for the night. We're actually on an island. Kind of cool. Water on all sides. And there's a beautiful breeze coming through here. And it's the first time we've been out in a long time. And believe me, we needed this. I thought we'd take you along with us and let you enjoy this beautiful campsite. So I'll give you a little tour. Not much to it. Kind of go down here and there's a fire pit. There is a lot of trash. I was kind of hesitant to stay here, but I've managed to scrape up 3 trash bags, and hopefully if I consolidate everything I can get all of this into those bags so I can pack it out tomorrow. Yeah, you can see some animal's been chewing on it. It looks like somebody did have it in bags at one point. There's a few bags here, but yeah, it's just all it's all been gone through. And over here up this little rise is another nice little tent site. And this one's a little bit more shaded, a little more flat. You could probably fit 2 tents here. If you can find it, that is. I'm not telling you where it's at. But I will say, this place is not that hard to find. Okay, so we got most of the trash up. Pretty much everything we could see. Looks a lot better. It's looking pretty ghetto before. But we managed to consolidate all of that into 2 bags, a gallon bag and a bread bag. So we'll be hauling that out tomorrow. And yeah, what a beautiful campsite this is. Now that we've got it cleaned up, we're just kind of relaxing. I'm thinking about making something to eat. Garvey's already had his food. He's been kind of playing ball. And yeah, we've just got this really nice breeze blowing through here. I've got water on both sides, like I said before. And it's going to be a really cool night to sleep, I think. I doubt insects are going to be a problem, which is nice. And there are some other spots over here I'm going to show you in just a little while. Okay, let's take a little walk back here. Kind of overgrown right now, but if we walk back over this way, we have this nice spot over here. And this is kind of actually one of the flatter spots. Fire pit down here. This is kind of like the end of the island. It's not quite as stealthy as the spot we're in. But beautiful nonetheless. And, right over here where the creeks just kind of split. One goes this way and the other one goes this way. So quite the decent campsite here. It's probably the largest out of the 3. Nice view. And a nice flat rock down here to hang out on. Garvey's finally found his way over right when I'm leaving. Yeah, just right back up this way is where we're at. No clear path anymore. But that's okay. We'll make our way through. And back to Brant and Garvey camp. Yeah, this is just so nice. I haven't been out here several years. I've been wanting to come out here for a long time. And actually, I've thought about coming out here and doing a hot tent trip as well. Although the wood situation out here, not really ideal. I mean, it's been picked through because There's a lot of camping that goes on here, and not a lot of hardwood. There's a little bit, but not much. Most of it's live. There's a few dead logs over here. I'm sure I could make it work. Just an idea. Who knows? Maybe you might see me this winter on this island in my hot tent. But in the meantime, it's beautiful, it's cool, which is what we want in the summer. The opposite of a hot tent. And I think we're going to make something to eat. Okay, for lunch we're having this good to go pad thai, which I haven't had in a while. But I've also brought along this peanut butter here. And I'm going to put some of this in with the pad thai. And if it's not spicy enough, I can always add some of this. I'm going to boil the water on my Olicamp Ion Micro. This has been a great stove for me so far. And I like it far better than I like the BRS 3000T. Very funny, that's one of my most popular videos. Why I am done with the BRS 3000T, I guess is what I called it. And like 2 years later, people are still getting butthurt because I dissed their stove. Hey, if it works for you, roll with it is what I say. The title of the video is why I'm done with it, not why you should be. Anyway, yeah, it's amusing how upset people get because I don't like that stove. But anyway, this stove has been doing me very, very well. Very happy with it, no complaints, and for me, that's pretty amazing. So, hopefully, when I turn it on right now, it's going to light, and it's going to work, after all the praise I've given it. Okay, we'll set that aside. Come back in a few minutes and it should be ready. I also wanted to take the opportunity to say that I feel really safe at this campsite because I have this man defending it for me. Thank you very much for your service, sir. Well, lunch turned out really good. The extra peanut butter really helped keep it from being too soupy. And also the hot sauce gave it its extra kick. So, yeah. I have a full belly now. And I'm not sure what we're going to do next. It's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't know. Maybe we'll gather some firewood and have a fire. Maybe out at that fire pit out on the point of the island that we showed you earlier. That could be a good spot. I don't know what else to do. We've cleaned up all the trash. Here it is. So without getting crazy, I don't have any. I don't have a saw with me or a hatchet, so I can't start bushcrafting. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to make a table or something. But, that's probably not going to happen. But anyway, I really don't have to do anything. I mean, that's kind of the purpose of coming out here, isn't it? Just to hang out, relax, and yeah, not have any responsibilities. And if I start building a bushcraft shelter, that's not going to be very relaxing. And why do I need one? I've got a tent. I don't know what the point of all this is, but anyway, yeah, check out this stream over here on this side. I haven't showed you this yet. It's not quite as large as the one behind me, but it is equally nice. Very tranquil. Great spot. haven't mentioned it before, the temperature couldn't possibly be better. It's like sitting in the air conditioning. No humidity whatsoever, no bugs. Absolutely outstanding. So I wanted to talk briefly about ads on this channel. Now, I know back when I started the channel a few years back, I said that I had no plans to monetize this channel. And I didn't. Now, some of you may have noticed some ads on my channel, especially if you've gone into my playlists. Now, let me assure you, those ads were not put there by me. They were put there by YouTube. YouTube actually sent out a memo to all its creators, I guess at the beginning of the year, stating that they were reserving the right to monetize channels that had more than 1,000 subscribers that were unmonetized. And they also reserved the right to basically delete content or entire channels if they wanted to. For instance, if your channel is inactive and you haven't posted in 8 years, they can just go ahead and delete it. And put ads on your channel as well. Now, I've noticed this on other channels too. Certain folks that said that they weren't going to monetize and they had no plans to monetize. I've seen ads in front of their videos. Now, they may have gone ahead and turned the monetization on. They might have turned the monetization on, I really don't know. But in my case, the way I'm looking at this is, if I'm going to go out and put a lot of work into making videos and YouTube is going to put ads on them anyway, why should they have all of the money? I seriously doubt that the ad revenue from my channel is going to net anything significant, but it's more of a matter of principle to me that if they're going to put ads on my channel, why should they have 100% of the money? So, in other words, I think I'm kind of being forced into monetization. I could be stubborn about it and say, well, you know, I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm not going to monetize my channel. But they've already done that. They've already monetized my channel, so there's really no way out of it. So at this point, I say, if you can't beat them, join them. And yeah, send me my 36 cents a month or whatever it is I'm making off of the ads. Matter of principle to me, just so they don't get it all. Anyway, yeah, know that probably in the future I will be making a few cents off those ads, but yeah, not my doing up to this point, that's for sure. It's all YouTube. Cool it off a little bit. I had to put on a layer and a hat. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I do have my sil nylon tarp with me. I can actually put that over the front of the tent here and make a little awning so that I have kind of a porch. I'm not sure that's going to be completely necessary, because if it rains, I'm probably just going to jump in the tent and lay down. And, I might do it just out of boredom. I don't know if I have enough clearance here. I've got this tree in the way, sort of. I don't know, I guess I've got about 4 or 5 feet. That should work. I may end up putting it up, I might not. If it does rain, it's just one extra thing to pack up wet. And I already have 2 bags of trash to haul out of here in the morning, so time shall tell. So it's about 6:30 and Garvey's all conked out over there. Never did rain, never did put the awning up. Starting to get a little hungry again. I might actually make some food. And then again, I might not. It's been one of those kind of days. Yeah, I'm just absolutely enjoying sitting here doing a whole lot of nothing. I think that's the point, isn't it? I might have mentioned that earlier. If I keep myself too busy, then I won't be relaxing. That's for sure. I'm very glad I brought my chair with me. Yeah, not something I think I would probably bring on a long distance hike, but on this kind of stuff, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no shortage of rocks around here to sit on, but the rock doesn't have a reclining back to it, so you can't kick back like this, which is very nice. But yeah, it's been a really enjoyable, relaxing evening and day. And I think pretty soon I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to start a fire in the fire pit down here, that way, or I'm going to crawl into the tent and edit some video and maybe listen to a podcast. I'm not really sure at this point, but yeah, I'm really glad that we came out here. I mean, you don't know how tough it's been just to get out the front door. I've had my pack packed full of food several times and bailed, and this has been going on pretty much all year, as you know. I've gone out a couple times and just didn't really feel like shooting video. I've done a car camping trip or two, gone down to the lake, gone over to Bear Tree and camped, and that was nice. I just didn't really feel like making videos, so I didn't. And yeah, I don't always put every single trip on this channel. Some trips never make it to video, and if I'm not feeling it, if I don't like the footage, or if I don't like the way it's going when I edit it, it just doesn't get published. So that's that. So this is where we're at now. As you might have guessed, I gathered like maybe 3 or 4 twigs for the fire and decided it was going to be way too labor intensive, that the return on investment just wasn't worth it tonight. So I'm going with the kicked back theme, just staying with it because it's been working so far. So I do think I'm going to make a mountain house before bed. I've got I think a chicken and dumplings. Yeah, chicken and dumplings. So pull that out. Got a few skeeters coming in here too, so I've got to get this bug screen zipped up before they come in here and get any ideas. Well, this is nowhere as good as a 8-track meal.
8-track meals are not available in stores,
but it's still pretty good. Chicken and dumplings. It's my favorite. I don't know if you can see that. Probably spill it all over my phone. I did. Oh well. Things I do to get a shot. So it's pretty much dark 30. Darby's kind of sacked out over there. He's got his head out the door, his nose on my shoes. Whatever. Good morning. It's another beautiful one. Not a cloud in the sky anywhere that I can see. And it never did rain last night. A very peaceful, quiet night. Got a little cool there about 3-4 in the morning. Had to adjust the quilt a little bit, but once I did that, I was fine. I am going to show you how I pack my pack. However, I'm just not going to do it with commentary. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to get off this island, head down the trail, and we'll see you once we get back on the trail. Alright, so we're about to wrap this one up, and before I forget, I wanted to mention we just passed 2,000 subscribers, which is crazy to me. You know, I just made this channel for my friends and family, and never could I have imagined that 2,000 people would be interested in watching these videos. So to each and every one of you, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hitting that thumbs up, thanks for all your positive comments, and we'll see you down the trail. Get too crazy on this trip with packing. Whoa!